believe you were down 24-0.
Yeah, had a few opportunities. Scott Bolton held up over the line. A few line breaks there early. We probably, we needed to, get a few points there, I suppose. Some desperate defence there by the Broncos, and to come in 20-0 down was a bit of a shock. They converted their opportunities, a few long-range tries and a few offloads there where the ball stuck. They flicked it out the back and they took their opportunities. So we were disappointed, but not out of the game at half time. We talked up what we needed to do and we got back into it.
Must have been some speech at half time.
Oh, look, we just knew that if we set out to do what we wanted, how we planned to do it and control the ball a bit better, we'd got our hands to our sets working a bit better, that we'd put some pressure on them and the tide had turned a little bit. And it did. And we scored some nice points, and I thought at a pinch there, we might have been a chance to get over late in the game, but they got that long range try with Kemp down that sideline and the game's gone. There's never much in these games, and I thought we squandered a few opportunities, particularly that first, 10 minutes. And if we'd got some points there, well, that's a bit of the difference there. Not much in it. Yeah, he came alive there. We still made some unforced errors there. I mean, we dropped the ball in the open a couple of times. We lose it in the play. Well, there's not much in it. The possession went their way, and I think it was 60-40 at one stage, and you just can't operate like that. And they very enthusiastic. We knew that. We knew they were a quick side, and we allowed them to go long against us and didn't push up enough and let them get around us a couple of times, which really put pressure on our edges. And we talked about that. We trained to be a bit quicker through the midfield to not allow them to string so many passes together, and they were able to do it. But they got off to a good start. They were fly there. We got a benefit of our try on a put down, which was no doubt that Israel Folau put the ball down. So I don't know whether not benefit out on obstruction. I don't know if we have benefit out on obstruction. I think they're either obstruction or not. But that was disappointing to get that decision against us when we'd probably had a few opportunities up the other end. They come down there and Thaiday runs into Willie Tonga, and Willie Tonga's eyes are out the back for this man that's sweeping out the back, and it's benefit of the doubt. So I don't think we have them, but straight away we're into something already, aren't we, about obstruction? But no doubt there'll be a bit more in the this weekend.
How's Willie Tonga travelling?
Willie's got a bit of a sore neck. He got his head in the wrong spot there and a bit of a split on his eye, but he battled on. I thought he showed some real good touches down there. He could have come off there late in that second half, but he stayed out there and rewarded with a try there. And I think he was a bit of a handful on that left edge for us.
Whether it was a fast game or a tough game, was there enough there for you to be encouraged about the weeks ahead?
Oh yeah, I'm encouraged about our fortitude there, our ability to come back into a game. They had us on the run there for a while, but when we settled down and controlled our possession a bit better, we got back into a game. The spark's there. There's enough there for us to work with, that's for sure. But no one envisages coming in at 20 points down in a game, and it would have been down 24-0. But credit to the boys, they got back in. It's something we didn't do last year. We didn't really come back into games. We faded out, if anything else. So the back end of the year. So that gives us some heart moving forward. Penrith next week at home. We've got a few home games coming up in the first 8 weeks. I think we've got 5 at home. So we need to make the most of them. And there's not much between our derby games, whether or not it's the Titans or it's the Broncos. And again, they proved that the young players have come through, have stood up for Ivan, and that's what they've been able to do for the last few years.
Willie Mason made welcome as always as he is in Brisbane. How would you rate his involvement?
Oh, look, he had limited opportunities. I thought he tried hard. It took 3 or 4 to put him down, and they certainly committed numbers to the tackle, and he'll be better for the run. That was good. He pulled off a couple of tackles there, and look, he's going to keep improving for us.